The story behind Sheppard is actually, the whole process was quite gradual. It started with Amy and I as a duo. She had an assignment at university that she needed to write a song for, and I was at home at the time. I was singing in the shower, and she heard my voice and decided that I'd be good to sing some harmonies on that track, on that assignment. So I guess that was like the initial inception of the band. Our music in a word, I guess, is eclectic. There's no two songs that are really the same, but it's pop music. It's it's high energy. It's fun. It's upbeat. We have a lot of fun writing and playing and performing, and I guess our fans have a lot of fun listening to it. So I'm sure you will too. Eating. A normal day for Sheppard, when we're on tour, it's quite busy. We actually have a very hectic schedule. We wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, we do radio visits and interviews and all of that fun stuff. And usually ends with a show, so we might not get to bed until like 11 o'clock or 1 a.m. and then we have to do it all again the next day. But it's a fantastic job, and we love what we do. When we're not on tour, we try and charge up our sleep bank, so that when we're on tour we can actually draw upon that. I don't think it works that way, but...
We don't drink. A golden rule is not drinking on stage.
The golden rule for on stage for us is to literally just give it everything we've got. We have 30 minutes, sometimes less, to really entertain a crowd, to entertain the people that have paid good money and put a lot of energy and effort into coming to see us. So we want to make sure that they go away feeling entertained, and I think the golden rule is to put on a great show. Yeah, it's like if somebody goes to a Rihanna performance and says, oh wow, I want to be like Rihanna. It's good to have her as an inspiration, but Rihanna's already doing Rihanna the best that anybody could do Rihanna. So you've got to really try and discover what you can do, what you can bring to the creative plate. To the creative plate or the table? Step up to the plate. Anyway. Internet has had a drastic impact on the music industry and the way that people consume music. Obviously, you've got Spotify's and Ardios and all of these streaming services now that make it very easy for people to access and consume music. It also makes it easy to get discovered. Or anybody who has a webcam can record themselves playing a song or a cover or their own original material and upload it and then send that link to anybody else in the world. But at the same time, it's also kind of saturated the internet with all sorts of people that otherwise probably wouldn't have been given a shot. And I guess it's sort of balanced like that. For us, it's definitely been a huge asset. The likes of social media, Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all of these amazing platforms that are now available to musicians to help connect with their fans and to get their message across.
The social media platform that I feel most at ease with is probably Facebook, actually, because it's I've been using it for the longest. But there's so many interesting ones popping up. I'm really liking Periscope at the moment because it kind of gives fans an insight to your.
Oh, I like Instagram. It's just pictures.
Yeah, I like Instagram.
It's easy,
too.
very colourful. You just keep scrolling through and you can stay up to date with what your friend's eating for lunch. The creative process for writing the song Be More Barrio was, it was quite unusual. It was the first time we'd ever actually written for somebody, for something. We'd always kind of just written for ourselves. And, the three writers, Amy, Jason and myself, we kind of just got together and started jamming out some ideas. And there were a few beginning ideas that never made it to the final song. But all in all, it was a really fun experience for us. I think my favourite part was definitely adding in the brass at the end of the song. We got to hire out a studio in New York City and bring in all of these, session brass players, and it just had this great energy about it, and it really fit the song. And the whole process for us has been a lot of fun. I'd like to perform it on the moon, and some would debate that the moon isn't part of the world, but if we're including the barrio sense of lifestyle, I think the moon would like to be included. Yeah, it's our neighbour. The moon is Earth's neighbour, and so
I think it'd be cool to go back, you know, after it's released in Spain and perform it there.
Yeah, definitely in Europe, because Pull&Bear is such a huge label over there. I think definitely would love to go. Back to Spain.
but still the moon.
More Barrio.